Hello internet, and today we have our main feature on Robin. Now this is the type of girl that will probably protect me, alright? This is the type of girl that in a dark alley should walk in front of me and then, just be a badass, no one dares touching me. I don't need to protect her. She'd be protecting me and cradling me like a baby. But, you know what? Today's a showcase for Robin, okay? She looks incredible. And yeah, I really vibe with this character. You feel me? Like, you got the good old Elfeld type character with big booba, same with the Kana, right? But Robin, hey, I'm down for characters like these sometimes. It's not just all big boomers and gooning, right? This one is hot and sexy on its own. But you know what? Enough being weird. Let's just take a look at what Robin's all about. Now, these are my stats. We got 3k attack, 260 speed, 200 effectiveness. She's kind of like a bomb character, not really a bomb, but like a burn equivalent of a bomb character. So a burn character, basically. We're using her own artifact, which I don't think is best if you want to use her in PvP. Today we're going to showcase her in PvP, because in PvE and Rift, obviously she's going to be good, right? But yep, I think best in slot, Guide and Light, or this one. Let's just check out her damage, right? I feel like with this one, we're going to maximize her damage with the burns. But to take a look at what she does, she lands burns and detonates it. That's pretty much it. You also have Death Break, which is what we're going to pair her with, gosh dang, Araminta. I'm going to show you some magic with CR manipulation, right? I hope I get to. Let's just head into arena. Let's check out what can we find. Now, first of all, with speed characters like these, you cannot fight Harsetti. That's unfortunate, and I would love to fight this, but I can't because I'm going to stun them, I think. Now, in a perfect world, what I'm going to try would make sense, but I'm not sure if I get to. Yeah, you know what? This one's perfect, I think. So, the idea here, we're going to use Silverblade, and with Robin, you want to use someone with extra turns. So someone like a Rinak should work perfectly. I'm going to put in Rinak, I'm going to put in Robin, and the last in this slot should be someone like DKS. All right, wait, where's Robin? Oh, Robin's right there. Put back Rinak again, and then we need a DKS. So with this team, what you're trying to do is you're trying to outspeed with freaking Rinak. You should take the turn first by gaining the most combat readiness on DKS, I think so. This is 40. I don't know, who takes the turn first? It might be Robin. It's kind of RNG, I would say. But you know what? Yeah, this is not that good. I'm just gonna go try it. You'll get what I mean later, right? Now, ideally, DKS goes first, and then we strip everything, and then we get to go with, gosh dang, Robin. But right now, Robin's faster, so that isn't gonna be quite ideal. But you know what? We're just gonna keep on trucking. We're going to go for an S2, S3. This is an extra turn. That means we should get Swift Attack and a push up on Renau, right? There we go. You see a massive push up right there. And then we're going to go S3 here. So now what's going to happen is DKS is going to push up. Ideally, DKS takes the turn first, but I think my speed's not exactly perfect here. So bang, yep, like, oh. Wait, why did you take the turn first? This is 40% CR. I'm so confused. Wait, what? Don't I? Oh, I get 25. Yeah, I was right. I thought she gains 50% CR. Never mind. So Robin gets 25% CR on that extra turn. She gains 50 on the S2 plus Swift Attack to get an extra turn, right? So now this is perfect. What we do is we go with Dragon Q right now by cutting everybody, right? And by taking this turn, we should get the turn with ML. What's her name? Meteorite, ML Araminta. Yes, Araminta now should take the turn, dude. This is some beautiful manipulation. Now we go S3. She burns, she stuns. These are the two things she does. All of this is gonna allow freaking Robin to take the turn now. Woo! This is about to be nice. All right, we are gonna go for S2 first. This will land 3 burns plus my artifact should be 4 total. Plus the burns we already have? Dude, this is about to be crazy. Let's go with Robin. Check this animation out too. Sick animation. Protect me in Dark Alley, please. Bang. Oh! Oh, the amount of burns you have on your ass is insane. Alright, let's go for this now. I'm gonna kill everything, but love this animation, by the way. Shoot them bitches. But yep, this. Firstly, the damage. Did anyone check the damage? Why did I not see the damage? I thought the explosion would do like 30k. It just didn't? Doesn't it detonate burn? Why do you still have 3 burns? Or does it detonate and then... Okay, I'm confused. Let me read this shit again. Oh my god, you come back at full health. We're so cooked. I mean, FC's is gonna die though. Dude, I want to see the burn damage back. Okay, if I'm getting soloed by this thing, I might quit the game. I honestly might. All right, let's just sober. If you counter here.
Prepare yourselves. It's time for fireworks.
Don't you dare now. Alright. Don't you dare now. I can stun, right? Stun this bitch. Bang. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ, this thing's annoying. Alright, let me read this again. It's decreasing defense. S2 inflicts 3 burns, so it doesn't detonate? Oh, I had the soul burn for the detonate. I'm an idiot. I had enough souls too. Oh my God, I need this. No wonder everyone lived. I mean, not everyone. Pretty much everyone died, but yeah, I needed a soul burn. You get the idea though. Isn't the CR manipulation here pretty dang sick? I feel like it's pretty sick, not gonna lie. Alright, can you die now? I think Ruel's gonna heal. In that case, I would... Oh, no. Am I gonna get solo stall because of this, man? Can we not, dude? Alright. Rinak, you're gonna have to, like, come in clutchy. I need you to kill the freaking Ruel in the back line. Without getting countered, I might add. Bang. Okay. I think we'll be fine. Jesus Christ. Rinak is honestly too broken, dude. Alright. S3s, though. This is going to go on DKS. I don't think you're going to kill me. This is kind of just a stall fest now, dude. Arunka is so boring. Like, it's just too broken. We have Cascade here. And Resistance from 200. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, whatever. Here comes S2. We got Cascade still. So, boom. Good damage. And now, you're dead. Not bad. This team's not that bad at all. Now, I will say there's abundance of counters to this team, okay? Countering extra turns. Alright, we got ML Dominion. And then we have someone like ML Dilibet countering debuff. Those are the few things. And then we also have DKS on the other hand that counters stuns. That also sucks. Of course, Harsetti that counters the whole game. So that is all not going to be that good. So let me think about what I want to do. I feel like I can just fight this, you know? I'm gonna say I'm gonna just fight it, and this time let's try and get the correct gameplay out, yeah? I need to first outspeed the Rinak. I think I'm confident I can do that. There we go. So now what I do is I go S2, S3. Yes, I'm gonna stun them later. Their DK should proc, but I think I cut them because I'm faster, right? So here comes the beautiful CR ability. We go S3. This is extra turn. We got Robin to get 25 CR. I stun myself for Rinak, get 40 combat readiness on DKS to cut everybody. And at the same time, we push up our Amintha. So now we get S3. Death break a lot of them. And then, you know, we just strip their immunity and whatnot. I got 200 effectiveness on Shunrun as well. I should land everything except for their Shunrun. That's awesome. Alright, whatever. Let's just go for S3. This should already start killing stuff. But then if it doesn't, we have... My gosh dang, a Robin, right? I might not even want to. Alright, here it comes. I don't think you one-shot me. Surely you don't, right? There's no way. So if you don't one-shot me, I will be able... Oh, you get attacked down, though. Man, this sucks. This hella sucks. Alright, let me think. I'm gonna go S2 for sure. So with Swift Attack as well, that allows me to get a whole turn. So let's just go for that. This should land 4 burns. I should have a shot at landing 4 burns. This shouldn't kill anyone either. So, boom. Okay, very good amount of burns. And now we sobered. And we should do a sick ton of damage because we're detonating them, right? Show me the money. And a bang. Oh! That... Yo. That was attack down. That was attack down. And the Rinak took 32k damage. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's crazy. Holy shit. That is mad. But then obviously, you know, it's a lot of counters, unfortunately. So, hey, still, I'm happy with that. Oh my God. That's a lot of damage from a Rift character, so-called. That's really not that bad. But then, yeah, it's just a shame, you know, if the Dilibet exists and we're screwed. I don't even think ML Dominion can do much to me, Moon Bunny. Right? Because I took an extra turn with Rinak, but then I strip everything with DKS anyway. I hope I can meet a Moon Bunny. I don't think I can, though, unfortunately. But let's just find more stuff. Any more annoying stuff? Yeah, like, if I see our city, I feel like it's automatically I can't play it. Can I, though? Can we think about it? Can I? I feel like there might be a shot. There might be a shot. Let's think about this. Let's think about this calmly. I'm gonna go in. Let's see if there's any sort of way I can do this, right? If I want to be able to do that, I need to go Ludwig to be the extra turn taker into Zeo? I don't know, man. This looks kind of sus. This looks very sus. The problem with Robin, the big problem with Robin, she does not have a strip. So if they have immunity, we're just dead. Unless we can get a turn with like a stripper. I don't know if any stripper can like just jump up in CR bar like that though. To take the turn before Robin. I guess you know who. It has to be Requiem. But then if I go Requiem, they have this thing. There's no winning this, no? Like, how am I gonna win this? Yeah, I can't. I need to have C-Fans over here, because if I AoE Rwanda reset them, then they cut me. So, yep, I cannot fight Heart City. Not in my life. So if you're wondering, oh, if Robin's good for Heart City, nah. Do not fight Heart City, yeah? What we can fight is this. This is the trifecta of this meta, right? The Hyper Bulker. I've been playing RTA as well. I've been kind of enjoying cleaving a little bit, but then the moment I don't get first pick and get ML Arunka, I hate the games. Because people will go Arunka, knight, and then just someone annoying, right? But I think this team should counter this fairly well. The way you deal with these bulky characters, you control them, right? Put them debuffs on them. That'll be some sort of way to like deal with them. Not gonna be the most efficient in the end. There's nothing that's the most efficient. It's just insane, right? Like these freaking tank characters. But well, hey. Here's the try to, at least in arena, this is like a surefire way, I feel like. Unless you get 15% of this stuff, which is unlucky, right? But otherwise, you should always be able to win. Like, there's no way you can lose this. They also have ML Celine, broken character, by the way. But we do not care, because we are just debuffing you. Let's go Dragon King Sharoon. I love the CR pushing mechanic. It's pretty dang genius, though. Like, you have to agree with me, though. Alright, so 200F. Landed on everything, so now we should be able to see some insane damage. We have no attack down no more. It's a shame we don't have attack buff. I would love to see attack buff, but hey, you can't ask for everything in life, right? Now I got Cascade and the S2. I feel like I'm killing everyone already, but let's just go for it. S2 goes. Show me the amount of burns you're gonna have on them, right? Show me something without resistance. So boom, and look at FCC, all right? If you're lucky, okay? If you guys are lucky, I'm going to soulbend this. If you guys are lucky, you get to see the full damage number on FCC. I don't think I'm going to see it because Shibata probably die. But hey, let's just shoot at them with some SMGs. Show me the damage. This should be like 60k. It's not 60, but it's 42k on the Celine. Oh my god. That's so funny. That is so sick. Oh my god. All right. That's awesome. That was so awesome. So Robin, surprisingly, decent in PvP. Now, obviously, there are counters. I won't even say there's too many counters. I think, if anything, direct counters. Champion Zerato. Champion Zerato actually kind of counters this, but then Rinak just one-shot it, though. So, probably not. Dilibet, too. Even with Dilibet, Rinak could just one-shot it. That's the thing, right? But you know what? I mean, there's infinite amount of things that could happen in the draft. Do you want to use Robin? Because in the end, you have to force yourself to soul burn. So if ML Aria comes out like without the soul burn, she's also kind of just whatever. So in the end, yeah, she's not gonna be a meta character for sure, right? But hey, decent enough is what I'm gonna say. You know what? As a Rift character, we gotta fight the other Rift character. We gotta fight Fiend, right? Speaking of Fiend, I think people are using Fiend in a lot of PvE. Me, myself, I don't use her though. But yeah, at least PvE, you can use Fiend, right? But now we have an equivalent of Robin where we can at least use her in PvP sometimes. It's not going to be good. Don't get me wrong. It's not going to be that good. But yeah, you could do some fun things in Arena. At least you can use them, unlike Kane. I don't think Kane can, like, on his life work in today's meta. So, but in any case, let's try cooking up something different. Alright, instead of going with this whole DK Schneel shenanigan, let's try Lidica. Why don't we? Can we try something like that? Is there a reason to? I feel like this team just works so beautifully. I don't need to, but you know what? Try something else, right? We're gonna go, you know, in fact, not Lidica. Let's go. Nah, we need to though, because we need a stripper to go first. So, yeah, Lidica has to go first. I have no clue who's my extra turn taker in this case, because Lidica doesn't take extra turns. She takes a whole other turn by manipulating CR, right? That's not really an extra turn. But you know what? Let's go Robin here. And we are probably going to go for an extra turn taker being... Oh, you know who would be good right now? ML Lidica that I have not built. Gosh, dang it. Alright, we'll go Veronica. Whatever. Actually, now that I think about it, we could go... Summertime. No extra burns, but hey, Summertime got the bombs and stuff. That's also pretty good. Let's go for the bombs and maybe a Silver Blade. Do you have Silver Blade on book? We do, so that's perfect. All right, I got one soul burn for Lidica. then I won't be able to sober Robin. That's also gonna suck. This is not a better team. The first team I showed should be like the creme de la creme. Alright? That should be like the funnest, most creative way you can do this. But with this one, there's a problem, alright? With Litica, firstly, I can't even hit Fiend. Secondly, if I don't sober it, I might get 50%. I think I'll take the freaking bet though. I land on a Fiend. Landed everything. And I'm also on the Deathbreak artifact. So, oh my god, they're about to die. They're about to heckin' die. Alright, let's see. What do we deal with? I think the threat that I might not kill here should be the Lion. So let's put on the Deathbreak on. And now we got Araminta. Same thing, right? Manipulating CR is what we're doing. Also, I just realized I'm slower on Summertime than Robin. How? I mean, I think they're the same speed, so I probably must be RNG'd. But hey, whatever. We just want the freaking bombs and burns and stuff. I think at this point, I don't even need to use S2. Right? I just got S3. At least in this scenario, right? I'm just going to do S3 because I don't have Swift Attack. If I do S2, I won't even get the turn. So I'm going to just go for the S3. Just sober that. Ideally, we do not outspeed the Summertime. Summertime puts on the bomb and exploding them. I mean, it doesn't really matter to... Oh. That's a lot of damage now. Would you not agree? That is a lot. Alright, now if I'm dumb, I would click S3. I don't think I would. I mean, does Bind activate? She doesn't really activate. Okay, you know what? For testing's sake, I'm just gonna go S3. If she cleanses and procs the passive, we're screwed. Actually, I don't think we're screwed, but we'll be fine because we have the freaking skill layer. I thought so. I thought it's like, you know, she technically takes action. I kind of forgot she revives like that. Holy shit, wait, we are in some trouble now. Oh, I'm so misplaced. What are you doing? Counters it? Why? Am I about to lose the Fiend? Oh, hell no. Am I about to lose the Fiend? How did you not kill that, yo? Nah. It's the weirdest game ever. How am my whole team alive? Nah. What is happening, yo? Alright, let's just not touch the guy with the counter set. And I think we'll be fine. This has been quite risky. But you know what? I think we'll be fine. S1. Should be able to land some bleed as well. And you're also counter Celestine. Counter again? Hey, yo, we're about to die now. Stop countering. Stop countering. That's one down. That's two down. I know. I lost the Fiend. No. I refuse.
Am I that out of practice?
Hey, no way I lost the Fiend. All right, I mean that's for testing's sake anyway. I was wondering if I had Bind on ML. On, you know, the bright side, yeah? Does she proc that thing? Because technically she does take the action. She kind of moves around and poses and then dispel, right? I guess now I know. Now, the wing con, I just had to keep attacking with S1 on the same, and then we would have won. But you know what? Whatever. I don't think this is a better team. I think the better team was just the first team. I already went to, like, the peak of that team, though. Like, how are you going to improve on that? That's already so beautiful. Now, is there counters to that? Yes, because the whole team revolves around... Yo, debuffing. It's my DKS. I got this as well to get the extra soul burn. Like, it's so useful, I feel like, on DKS. But yeah, this just be cooking. 192 effectiveness. We got ourselves the Robin. I'm sure all the stats and stuff, right? 211 effectiveness. I don't think I need that much on you. Maybe more attack. But you know what? I think this is fine. We also got, my gosh dang, Silverblade. Very, very strong character. And then, who else do we have? Who else did I use? Rinak. Surely you guys need to see my Rinak. There we go. 321 speed. I have health and defense ring because I don't attack. But hey, she does the job. Too broken. A lot of people hate her. But yep. That is not about her today, though. Let's just talk about who we are focusing on. We got Robin. Final verdict. Is she worth pulling for a Rift? Of course. Alright. Pull her for a Rift. You'll have the easiest time ever. For sure. I'm sure there's ways to not use her in Rift, but it's just going to be a less comfy experience. Now, I haven't touched Rift, so I don't know, but I'm sure, you know, just go online, watch the guides from my boy Tristan. I bet he's about to cook up something soon. with or without Robin, right? So I don't even think you have to get the Robin. For PvP, you definitely don't want to prioritize her as a character to pull just to PvP. She's not a PvP character. She can, but then she's not going to be that good, I don't think. Like, she's going to be niche. It's just a lot of things, a lot of gimmicks, right? For instance, CR push mechanics. They just got to go fire politics. They just got to go MLU feet, all right? Those two cut yourself, and then you don't get the STS3, then you lose a lot of damage. Extra turn, you got the Minial. That means if the Minial get the buff up and they ban your DKS, ban your stripper, boom, now you're dead. You cannot land anything because Robin does not strip. I'm not sure if there's any artifact that could strip. I can't think of any in mind. There's no way, right? I don't think so. But one day if there is, she might be actually really good because it's 100% death break. Imagine she can strip. That'd be insane. Right? That'd be crazy. But yep, until then, she shouldn't be that insane. But a very usable character in PvP though. Can't fight Hard City as it is the case with 90% of other characters. So yeah, I think actually worth pulling one. I'll say I think it's actually worth pulling one Robin for Rift or just having fun in PvP. But for meta talk, yeah, I mean, if you're just hardcore, trying hard, endgame type of guy, you don't have to get Robin, alright? But make sure you can do Rift. If you can't, go Robin. That's their whole gimmick anyway. They want to release a character that is going to make your Rift experience easier, and then you're going to be like, okay, you know what? I want to get the gears. I want to farm double rate, double drop rate up events happening. I got to get a Robin. That's the gimmick. But you know what? One idea you have is wait for certain announcements. Now, I personally don't think Smilegate's trying too much lately, so maybe there's going to be some big announcement for big events. Maybe a collab soon. I don't know. We've been saying maybe a collab for like 4 months now. Has not heard of anything, so maybe they're just not doing it, right? You might as well just pull Robin because you have some, bookmarks on you. We just had written out recently, so I don't think there's going to be a limited so quickly. But yep, that'll be my verdict. Overall, not a needed character, but nice to have. Nice to have. That'll be all. Let me know what you think. Good luck with your pulls, and more videos coming soon. We might start editing them as well. Get the old doggo vibe back, right? Because, I miss those days. But you know what? I hope you enjoyed this one. That'll be all. Take care.